I'll take you there with my power.
We am arrived from the future. Okay. Let's do a quick bloopy check, because even though I have non-stop infinite money, it doesn't mean I don't want more, son. I'm like Scrooge McDuck. I've got to go around having all kinds of adventures just to make more money. I assume that's the main reason he goes on adventures, right? I mean, sometimes shit comes after him, because he's all the time pissing off, like, wizards and warlocks and shit. You think he'd fucking learn at some point. Hey, idiot. I got moldy shot, boys. That's like you come after Clancy O'Hara and, let's think. We gotta think up the proper Clancy O'Hara parallel to draw with that bloopy right then. It's like you had the 4-barrel shotgun that Reggie the Ice Cream Man makes in the Phantasm movies. Have you ever seen the Phantasm movies? They're very odd. Alright, if you remember, the main reason we came back here was to turn in some of these spirit orbs I got burning a hole in my fucking pocket, boys. Hey guys, did I mention recently that I've become a cyborg ninja? Yeah, it's not much to it, you know. I just took night classes. I don't want to horrify the kids though, so we need to go into low-key mode, son, as opposed to Thor mode. That's a joke for you kids that like them Marvel movies. So that'll get us up to 2, 4, we got 7, so we'll have 9 hearts. Boys, that's just like when I think about the Final Fantasy series. I have 9 hearts because only the first 9 games are good. It didn't take long for me to broach the boomer Final Fantasy fan barrier that every Tenfey series or video recording session eventually does. Alright, you get back to the Red Lobster, son. Oh, I got... I'm experiencing this odd sensation in the controller of this, the Joy-Con or the joystick of this Switch Pro controller, in that sometimes the character moves by themselves, almost as if they're drifting, but Shigeru Miyamoto assured me that such a thing would be impossible. Okay, even a cyborg ninja needs arrows to shoot. And I've got money, like you read about in Non-Stop Infinite Money Weekly. You want me to do a quest? You got it. Oh, this is supposed to teach you, I guess, both where the goddess statue is, and that it's a thing you should think about, and that you can light your arrows on fire. I assume that's why this fire is here perpetually burning and has a chicken hanging out next to it. Also, we have to collect all the chickens. If we want to do every shrine, and we do, we eventually have to do everybody's fucking chores in this town so we can do the final quest that involves that guardian or shrine ball that Impa keeps up here all the fucking time that we're not allowed to touch. Because if I was like, hey, Sweet Cheek's gonna go solve a puzzle, see? She's like, you can't touch that. And I'm like, you just told me, you told me a long ass story about how I'm the hero and I have to do whatever it takes to like save Zelda and stop Calamity Ganon, and yet I'm not allowed to solve a puzzle. So once again, good God, Link's mood affects the weather in this place, apparently. Well, I can't light a fire in a rainstorm, so they got me. I'm gonna have to go to bed. Sir, I need your driest bed. Oh, excuse me. Let me strip asshole naked first. Like an adult. Alright, now I need a bed. The soft bed, please. I want a bed stuffed with Rito down. In fact, just cut out the middleman. I just want a bed with a couple of Rito ladies in it. Son, talk about bonus hearts. Okay, we're rejuvenated. Let's go solve this crowd's woes. I'm going to dress up in Mashika gear, so that way they're like, know that I'm one of the cool kids in town. Although I dyed mine a different color. Oh, y'all still wear the default Sheikah colors? Yeah, that's nice. You know, it's past Labor Day, right? I'm just saying. Social faux pas and all that. I hate solving puzzles with a mighty Lionel bow, but it's we haven't gone back to our house yet and done some bow storage. So what can you do? Alright. So, get some fire. Can I use the multi-shot to light more than one? Probably not. They don't really have that much spread. But she was probably giving me this quest hoping I would buy some of her fucking fire arrows. Which spoilers I'm going to do. What if we were to change the Y-axis? My god. Maths. Of the stand-up variety. It's changing the angle. I guess that's still technically maths. God damn it, stand-up maths guy. You thought of everything. Alright. Your shit's lit, sweetheart. Done already? What, are you watching me through a hole in the wall where you could see it all? There ain't no windows in this fucking place. Oh, your husband is a good archer. Well, I hate to show him up. Oh, wow, $20. What a good use of my fucking time. Alright. Now that you've given me that, I'm going to spend many multiples of it on all the arrows in your store. It's basically what you do after you do the rupee glitch. One, no thank you. When I go into the convenience store, I don't take just one Snickers bar. I just pick up the whole box that they're all in. I say that as a joke, but one time, back in the day, to give you the time period of this, it's when I first got Metal Gear Solid 3 on the PS2. The original version with the overhead camera that apparently is not good. I went into Walmart and near the cash registers where the candy is, this is when Nerds Rope was like first a thing. I just picked up the whole fucking display box of Nerds Rope and put it up there so flippantly. I bought like $40 worth of Nerds Rope. I didn't fucking care. I had a job. I was buying video games. What was I doing before all this? Oh, we got hearts. Okay. So we need to decide, are we still going to be wandering around just looking for shrines and trouble? Because, spoilers, before we advance to the next phase of the game, before we go defeat the next cyborg animal, spoilers, it's that fucking bird we've seen flying around all the time. We want to get the 13 hearts. Not for any particular reason, but we could either... Jesus, we need... We're at not 9. Let me see. I got depth perception problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 9 red hearts. Spoilers, the gold hearts don't work for this purpose. So we need 4, and 4 times 4, because that's how many shrines we need to solve, is 16. You know, 16 shrines, and what do you get? A drug out YouTube playthrough, and deeper in debt. I guess we can go ahead and collect all the Kukos here. Do you know there's a traveler sword hidden under this waterfall? It's true. It respawns with the blood moon too. If we wanted to solve that or do that quest line to the little kid all the way down in Hatno Village or whatever, that's the first weapon he wants you to show him. It's not a shrine quest, so I don't really care about it. So that's my way of saying that we're not going to bother with it. Okay. 1 chicken. Why is it you gotta collect chickens in a Zelda game? That'd be me if I was the market testing group with Miyamoto when they were first developing this game. It's because you do it in Ocarina of Time, and if you did it in Ocarina of Time, then the kids just think that that's what Zelda is. The problem is I don't quite remember how many there are, and I'd like to get them all in one try. These things get so angry. You live inside of this pen. Well, they don't do a very good job of keeping them in there. Can't those things just kind of hop over that little section of fence? Or maybe they just have been bred to be too stupid to do that. Why ain't y'all just sitting around being useful to society? You better hope A and Rand's ghost don't see you out here, boys. You're going to get a fucking earful. Even Atlas won't be able to show the necessary indifference towards you. We've only found 2 of them fucking things. Where are the rest? Oh, there's one hidden over here. You think I didn't know about you? Here in the dugout. Okay. And there's one living in these trees. And that lady's just standing there letting them do it. Well, didn't I already throw that one in there? I've never noticed this big fucking mushroom growing in this tree stump. Well, that needs to be plucked. Get back in here. Crowd fucking pissing me off. I'm like the opposite of Single D Ed from Ed, Edd and Eddy. He was quite the proponent of chickens. Also, buttered toast. That was a good cartoon. It got kind of weird in the later seasons, like most cartoons that go on too long did, when they started going to like actual school. Also, spoilers, there's some fan theory that they're all dead and they died in different time periods. You could tell by like their mannerisms or some shit. Squall Lionheart was there and Adia Kramer fucking blatted him with an ice crystal. And he's like, whatever, I'll just be dead the rest of the game. God. Grab a few of these stamella shrooms, or as I call them, the Ouija shrooms. Because they're the green mushrooms and they're better than the red mushrooms. Don't tell Mario. Alright, does the chest down here respawn? Oh shit, that's the chest that we got our fucking katana sword that we're still carrying around. I completely missed that rock. I hope Impa and that girl that wants to bang me weren't watching. Where the hell did it go? That invisible. Oh, I'm not looking at the correct angle. No, stop getting your fucking pajamas wet. I know it's not the Black Tunic Saga anymore, but your grandma's still worried about you. Going around in wet drawers. Okay, will you fucking get up here for 1/2 of 2 seconds? You know, I could make a Cryonis block. It would have solved a lot of these. Well, I can't even take that. Oh no, it was an Edge of Duality. Then who was Katana Sword? Alright, I want that. Edge of Duality. What in this inventory brings me no joy. Goodbye, Lightning Sword. Even though you go real good with our Cyborg Ninja gear. Boop. There may have been a Katana Sword on top of this mountain. The only way to know is to climb it. Hoo, ha, he, ho. That's our climbing song. Get a little stamina back here on the cliff edge. A little cheeky bit of stamina. Don't tell me, Emoto. Okay. Yes, katana swords help you climb better. I saw from watching the... It was probably Videogame, but I don't know. It was some video about things about the development of Breath of the Wild. And apparently in the original version, the developers put in a thing where if you had a sword, you could shove it in the side of whatever you're climbing and like stand on it to regain stamina. But Miyamoto was like, that's not fucking realistic. And why doesn't it rain all the fucking time? That's a... Well, we can actually take it. Goodbye, treasure chest. Oh, you were supposed to fall down there comically. I'm just going to slap this thing. Oh. We'll hear Infa scream, my hip. And then we'll know that we did the correct thing. Look at, once again, beautiful vistas. Every frame of Breath of the Wild is a painting. I'm telling you. Aren't they making like a Pokemon game that's like Breath of the Wild or something? I don't know. I don't keep up with none of that Nintendo nonsense. Alright. I fear not running out of stamina. I have faith in my semi-loose-fitting, breathable climbing gear, son, that I got at Dick's Sporting Goods. Hell yeah. Well, that's a little katana sword. That's fucking embarrassing. And it's only folded 8 times. Oh, you crowd could spawn up here? I was like, what is this fucking noise I'm hearing? Alright, what weapons have been used? Wait, why would I waste weapons on a choo-choo? What the hell was I thinking? If I took a picture of this fucking sword, Jameson... Okay, you fucking talk. We're going to win a Pulitzer with this shit. Why can't you identify it? Okay, it needs that rock in it too. Apparently if that rock is also in the picture, then it doesn't know. Oh no, we made it a selfie. Okay, here we go. Boom. Why ain't that pretty? You can't carry any more melee weapons. Do I want this little shitty katana sword? No. One of these, I still don't remember where we actually got the 8-fold long blade. Oh, so that's like the short version of this. That's like the Wakazashi to our Nadachi. Sorry if this authentic Nipponese speak is going over your head, kids. Okay, good. I already got that one up there. That's the next thing I was going to wonder about. What are some shrines around here that we could get that we didn't think to remember to get? We got that one, and there's that cave up here. There's woo woo woo. This one that Cass is singing a song about. We haven't seen Cass in a while. Boys. I just realized that Cass fan that posts on V sometimes is watching. He can finally stop mashing the dislike button. Those 3 trees tell us a story that there might be a Korok seed in this area. Or just 3 trees were lazily placed by the developers. I guess either possibility is a possibility. Okay. We spent a lot of time running through the mountains in this playthrough. It's a good thing when you think about it. Scenic vistas. I'm telling you. Now every mountain ought to have something good on top of it. I'm just saying, I'm not a game developer or anything. Alright, what are we headed towards? Oh, it's going to take us 4 fucking months to do all that. No, let's just warp. Oh yeah, it's chilly up here. I've got a cyborg bird helmet though, so I ain't worried about it being chilly when you're this fucking cool. Okay. Oh, this would be a good opportunity to pick some more durians as well, which are down here near the tower mostly. So, because we've eat all our good heart foods. Alright, let's put a pin in this so we know exactly where it is. Right in the mouth. Where is our red pin? Oh, that's the tower over there. I don't really need a pin on it. Okay. So now when we look through our scope, woo, 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 woo. The scope has become the communicator from Evil Within 2. Oh God. Why can't we look towards it? Ah, whatever. We kinda know where we're going. That's the important thing. It's down there in that misty vale. The misty moor. I'm scanning for potential Korok seeds. Look, Korok seed detected. I don't need to be a cyborg bird head anymore. I believe I'm out of Cold Town. Whoosh. Yeah, there it is. The Dragon's Head is right there. Remember the Dragon's Head Coliseum from Final Fantasy VI. Remember Final Fantasy VI. Ah, the good times. I should be seeing that pin. Does the pin... I thought if you placed it, you still saw it. Okay, I'm fairly certain that I'm not crazy. That the game is. Boom. Yeah, see? And now we could see it. I think Miyamoto's mad that we placed it manually. Good God, I'm stuck in an infinite loop of menus. Okay, Christ. It's getting real stormy. Once again, my mood has affected the weather. Alright, where do you want us to get to real quick? Look, they even spawned goats to distract me. I'm like the little ninja delivery, newspaper delivery biker boy from that Dexter's Lab episode where Dee Dee was like their rival. And they were like tormenting the neighborhood. And right at the end, he could have won, but he saw like the greatest sight of all time. It was a guy on a unicycle who delivered like fine china and small animals. And that ninja boy knew that he had to hit that man with a newspaper. And then spoilers, he commits newspaper Sudoku at the end. It's tragic when you think about it. You ever notice it always fucking rains in the jungle? Why is that? That thing might wake up and try to shoot a laser at us, and if it does, it's going to get fucked up. So if it knows what's good for it, it'll just sit there and pretend to be asleep. Cass should be... Oh no, I took a screenshot. I believe Cass is along this road down here. I'm fairly certain we saw him earlier. If not, at least in any way the wind blows. That lightning dragon might be flying around too. We need 2 horns off of that thing if we want to upgrade the champion's tunic. And we need a scale to do the Shrine of Courage, or the Spring of Courage, maybe? Well, look, there's just a bloopy waiting to be plucked like a summer hen. Here I come. Ooh. Booyah. Oh, I see you didn't give me any of the good roofies. The frame rate is having a terrible time. You'd almost think the Nintendo Switch didn't have enough fucking RAM in it. Alright, keep your ears peeled for accordion music. There's like an enemy encampment. It would be real satisfying to kill all of them. I mean, it wouldn't really... Look at you prancing around down there. Oh, I despise them. I despise whiz robes. I was going to say we don't... the lightning ones don't have an elemental weakness, but... I mean, everyone's elementally weak to getting shot to death with arrows. So, when you think about it... There's a lizard boy down in the water, too. We really don't have any reason to kill that wizard. God bless him. He hasn't done us any wrong yet. I mean, that's only because we haven't gotten in line of sight of him. Where are you running off to? You just think this area is real cool? Well, I guess it's not bad, but jeez. Is your hobby just thinking the jungle is cool? Cass, my man, my dog, where are you at? Just realized it's raining. We don't want our katana sword to get rusty in the rain. Here we go. This is our rainproof gear. This way if we do run into Cass, he'll be like, I don't feel like singing you a song. I hear him. Sensors indicate Bara Birdman waves in this region, Captain. We moved away from him. Okay, he's on the road. So let's go towards the road. How come it's always got to be raining? I'm never going to stop complaining about it. Hope. Hoop. Okay. I picked the weirdest route to get back to the road. Huh? Who's that down there? Are you also just a fan of the jungle, or are you a fucking secret ninja? Oh, okay. Thanks for the lore, idiot. Is this the road? Just get my horse over here. I see a Korok seed flower. I have to have. Unless it requires me to climb a lot. You poofed over here. You poofed over there. You were poofing around like you just don't care. Who? Well, that was just a nice little diversion. For a Korok seed. Well, you look bad off, buddy. You look like you need to lay down for a little bit. I don't see any rocks nearby, so you're safe for now. Alright. Rushrooms. Rushrooms. They must be plucked. Okay, get off the wall for just a moment there, Link. They're fucking throwing treasure chests at me, boys. This is like that movie where Stone Cold Steve Austin was on that island with everybody and they had like bombs on their ankles and they had to kill each other. But the twist was that the rich assholes that are watching could be like, yeah, drop that man a shotgun. And then like a care package would fall down. UAV would be online. Okay, where did I leave my horse? There he is. Oh Lord, and might I add, oh Jesus, I do not feel like dealing with any of y'all right now. Oh no, I jumped off of one up the extra horse just in time for him to get hit right in the center of the asshole. Alright, we don't gotta be fish mans no more. I guess we should get back to Grey Tunican. Because remember, everyone calls this Cyborg Ninja Saga, but technically, still the Grey Tunic Saga. We're still morally grey. Alright, if we follow the road long enough, all roads lead to Cass eventually. We're probably going in like 100 miles the wrong direction, but I'm sure y'all aren't getting frustrated by it. Have I mentioned lately that you're a good boy? Could it be? Is it possible? I hear jaunty tunes. Also, apparently, there's a shrine nearby. It's just our cast detector going off. Hey, buddy, I'm going to talk to you while I'm on a horse so I can actually look you in the eye. Because normally I come up just to your pecs.
Oh.
I would love to hear your song about this place more than anything. My God, he gets so genuinely happy. Thank you, Cass. So basically what he's telling us is right up here. So we could have just gone up here and done all this, but then we wouldn't have hung out with Cass, and so our lives would be less enriched. So we're going to have to go over there, make sure the shrine is there, and then come back and talk to Cass, because remember, he'll disappear. I don't need these fucking bugs, my God. Ooh, but there's a Korok seed puzzle. I can feel it. Oh God, I got overcome a glottal error was how much I could feel it. Alright, we can turn off the shrine detector because I already know where the shrine is and we don't need to be listening to bleeping and blooping non-stop. Alright, the trick to this. What is the trick to this? I don't remember. Hold on, let's get a better view. Okay, you got one rock. That's obvious. Oh, you just need all three rocks to be on top of a thing. Right? It's so obvious. Miyamoto, like, put it in as a joke. Because he knew. See, the problem is that the chain pulls them apart, but also keeps them together. Oh no. It's like cat dog. Okay. One fine day, with a woof and a purr, a baby was born, and it caused a little stir. No blue buzzard, no three-eyed frog, just a feline canine, little cat dog. This can't be done. Have you noticed this? Am I the only one who's noticed? Oh, it's so fucking obvious. I can hear you screaming at your monitors, kids. Fucking calm down. You gotta use stasis. Pop. Then, it's like a Chinese finger. I was about to say, excuse me, I solved the puzzle. Oi, why the long face? Son. Okay. I ain't touching that water. I'll climb over it. Alright, back to business. Let's go, buddy. Oh no, a secret bug. What's that right here? Why am I dripping wet? I jumped over the water. Oh, it's raining, it doesn't matter. Hoop. Alright, we're going to be sneaking around. So let's just preemptively become ninja boys. For safety. Ninja boys can ride in on a horse. They do it all the fucking time. I don't think we can take this horse all the way up to where the shrine is. But we can ride him several feet and jump off of him, I guess. Ooh, there are durians here. If Dr. Cox was watching, this is where he would leave. Because he doesn't want to be anywhere where there's durians, son. Gotta make a Scrubs joke when you're talking about durians. Why do the boys have to obsess over me like this? Son. Link gets on Discord chat during a raid and says one word, and the boys are like, "Is that an elf boy?" Hey, you want to be friend? Here's some free gold. Alright. There. Business has been taken care of. Also goats. That goat just sat down there panicking the whole time we were fighting them skeletons. Can't say I blame him. Alright, make sure we're still headed vaguely in the direction of the shrine. Oh, something's got to be blown up. Pop. Well, I mean, I don't really need rare gems, but who am I to scoff at them? Actually, I need less rare gems, so the ambers and opals we're finding. The rain will mask our approach. Actually, the rain does make you stealthier. It's one of them systems they put in the game. I hope Breath of the Wild 2 is good. Okay. Some Ouija shrooms. Alright, there's a bunch of guards down here. But just like them Arkham Asylum games, we're just gonna take them out one at a time. Not with bombs. It wouldn't be very wise. I'm scanning to see if any durians are detected. Alright. How far? Okay, we still got a ways to go. You know, Cass is a Rito, which means he's just flying around. So you'd think he would have noticed that this river kind of looks like a dragon's jaws at the end. Or maybe not. Maybe it's only through the abstraction of your map that you notice such a thing. So, because, I mean, looking at it now, there's little squigglies. But, well, I don't know. I ain't a flying bird boy yet. Okay. The boys, always the boys. Apparently they were somehow outside of the explosion radius. But they were inside the piss me off radius. Okay. Okay. Where are you boys at? Because you're in a whole fucking mess of trouble. Wherever you are. We've discovered another little secret area full of fun shit to do. But we've got more important things to take care of. Oh, maybe. They enticed me in with some hardy durians. Alright, what do you want me to do here? What have I got to do to impress a Korok in this fucking place? Oh, we gotta knock that other boulder down, probably. Boulder dash, you would say. And harumph. Because you're a stuffy old British man. You're like, now see here, I won't be dealing with no nonsense. Knocking a boulder over is not proper. We'd never do that back at Clancy. Okay. Bomb that shit. Bomb that shit. Ooh. Did the kinetic energy transfer into that fucking thing? It didn't. Well, I gotta shoot it with arrows then. That's the only way to learn. That didn't fucking move an inch. My god. Maybe I'm going about this all wrong. Maybe I just need to climb up there and push the fucking thing. You can't push what you're standing on. Okay, here's the trick. A wise use of bombs. Maybe needed. That was not terribly wise. Could stand to be just a might bit wiser. You sit right there. Okay. Oop. Okay, now we hit you with the stasis. We detonate the bomb to get a little bit of energy in you, and then we redirect that energy in this direction. Maybe apply a handful of energy. Just that fucking easy, voice. If only I could have made you spawn before the thing fell over and dropped that on your head. It'd be the ultimate. The ultimate unnecessary Korok head bashing. Okay. We had fun. Maybe not laughs, but a few sensible chuckles were shared. But now it's time to get back to the business of solving this shrine mystery for Cass. We're going to use a stealth approach. Bop. Alright, they're just standing down there. Very similarly to pancakes when you think about it. So I'm facing 100 miles the wrong direction. Okay, over here. Yeah, y'all are real fucking cool. Everyone's real fucking impressed with you sitting around. Like the assholes you are. Were they Lizphos? If they were, I could just put on a Lizphos mask and become good friends with them. They are? Okay. Just in case they got a brief glimpse of a ninja elf boy, let's disappear amongst the under the horizon. Boom. Lizards can wear gray tunics, so we won't appear out of canon if they see us like this. All these fucking choices. Just use up some of these fucking claymores. All of my shields are so pristine. All of my shields are too good. Hello, fellow lizard boys. Getting up to some lizard boy antics today? Alright, here's the plan. Oh, you're one of them lightning lizard boys, are you? Well, ain't you fancy? Nope, we got to get the best picture for Jameson. I don't know if we could show that on the front page. He's so good fought. It's perfect. Yeah, I think this one's just a tad bit better. Alright, do you guys know where the secret shrine is I'm trying to solve? Don't tell anybody, but I'm that elf boy that you all are sure to kill. I feel comfortable telling this to you because I doubt those fucking things have a spoken language. He's just going to follow me around as I pluck the best durians. Oh, there was a third one the whole time. Now, here's the problem. If I start stealth killing these guys, we might get on his bad graces. Are all of you electric lizard boys? Yes. Yes. Well, I'll be damned. I'm pretty sure there's some moblins and bokoblins around here too, so we're not going to be able to just be a lizard boy. Although we could go swimming with a lizard boy. Alright, I'm hoping this will get our #1 fan there that we were just hanging out with to calm back down and go back into stealth mode. Because then we might be able to start sneak killing them without them noticing. Yeah, that's right, buddy. How did he know? He could sense. He could sense our ill intentions, but he couldn't understand what they were. So to him, they felt like good friends' intentions. Alright, we don't have to murder all those electric lizards. Although they drop electric lizard tails, which is something that we want. Alright, tell you what, let's be responsible. Let's be berserkers. And stealth boy, lizard, berserkers. It's a good combo. Oh, and look, there's a thing we need to blow up as well. Alright, we're probably not going to be able to sneak up on this one. But he's not going to pay us no mind. Okay, good. His friend finally fucking calmed down. Let's see if all of our perseverance pays off or if they all notice us immediately. Pop. Oh, I forgot that you crowd are electric. And you have a built-in self-defense mechanism. I have an elixir just for this. Pop. Shock resistance. You'll be shocked at how little shock damage I take. Pow! It's so satisfying. Where's the other one? Okay, there he is. No, hey. We're good friends. Stop electrocuting me to death. You fucking crowd don't know how to express your feelings correctly. Alright, go back to pretending to be a rock. That is your job after all, right? They must just stay in perpetual shields up mode as they're walking around once they've, like, been engaged. I don't know. Okay. Tell you what. This last one we won't use deception. We'll kill him with honor by floating down here and just shooting him to fucking death. It's what he would have wanted. Oh no, I forgot. I always forget about their self-defense. Hey buddy, I'm sorry that I lied to you and that we're not really good friends, but I also don't particularly care for you. So, son, I don't even care that I took more unnecessary damage. It was worth it for the cinematic nature. This used Claymore dead to me, but this one's the top shit. Okay, cool. Who's left that hasn't been murdered? Okay, there's more lizard boys. Resume lizard boy surveillance. I'm a lizard boy and I'm okay. I sleep all night and pretend to be a rock all day. See, they don't pay me no mind. I hope they're all lizard boys. They are. Oh no. Is that a non-lizard boy at the very end? Oh, all of this doesn't matter because I'm pretty sure this is where I need that scale of Feroce. Yes, hey, how you doing, son? Y'all ever try to lick your own assholes with those long tongues? Haha, me neither. Okay. Now that we've engaged in some awkwardly friendly banter. Let's go get a Feroce scale and come back. See, this is adventure. People say there's nothing to do in Breath of the Wild. Everyone who says that Breath of the Wild has nothing to do with it should record a YouTube playthrough of them playing it, son, and spewing world-class nonsense. Okay. I'm still scanning for durians and lizard boys. Hoop, hop. If we could kill that one moblin at the very end. If only we had like a sniper rifle. How come this Sheikah didn't invent that? If you're okay, wondering where we're headed, we want to get back. In fact, we should probably just warp once again. Yeah, let's go replenish durians and get one of them dragon scales. Because we're not going to be able to make the shrine appear without it, which means we're not going to be able to impress Cass, which means we're not going to be able to chat it up and be good friends with him. And I don't want to live in that world. And here's the best part. We ain't even got to kill these boys to take the durians because we've become an honorary lizard man. How y'all doing? Son, let's just have the best time. Unless I want to remember this occasion. Here, get these implements of war off of my back. Because we're good friends now. The best time we're having. I'm going to have to work this into the thumbnail somehow. You know it. We use that poised one too much. It really is the best one, though. I think we could do better for thumbnail potential. Remember the rule of thirds when you're making a YouTube thumbnail. I kind of like Link's default, like pretending to be a Liz post thing. That would probably be the best thing to use. Obviously, replace picture. Now that I think about it, I could also use the Switch's built-in camera function to help making thumbnails. Huh, who'd have thought? I should really do it behind the scenes, how Tenfey is made. But then again, I shouldn't. Why spoil the magic? The quote-unquote magic. By that I mean, why show you all how I have basically no idea what I'm doing at any given time. But I will give you a little pro tip if you're trying to make thumbnails based on your gameplay footage. I load the raw recording of the gameplay up in VLC player, and it has a frame advance button. And so when I get to an area like that, like if I do make the thumbnail to this episode, Link standing there having a good time with them lizard boys, I'll go get to that section and I'll just advance. You actually have to click twice because I think the game runs at 30 frames a second or some shit, and I record at 60. But you every 2 taps it advances a frame, and then I just find the one I like. Then comes the long process of finding what stupid ghost I want to hide in the thumbnail to ruin it. Boys, did you all notice that since we're out of the Black Tunic Saga, I'll point this out to you. But for every episode of the Black Tunic Saga, I hid a shadow of an edgy boy, or a somewhat edgy boy character. It's a true story. If you ever want to see them more up close, I do post them to the Tenfey Discord, which is always linked in the description for people who want to chat it up and be good friends. Okay, now I'm not pretending to be an actual social YouTuber. That cow is like so trying to tempt me into killing him for his meat, or bull, excuse me. Those lizards are probably like just so vexed about the day that lithe but surprisingly handsome lizard boy showed up and just started plucking all the durians out of the trees. Do you think the lizards eat the durians? Do you like durians, buddy? Yeah, whatever. It's a shame you can't get a full Lizfos outfit and then go to LizCon. So we couldn't afford, we could only get the partial. Okay. Have we plucked this land of all of its durian-rich resources? Cool. Now there's a Lionel up there. It would be awful fun to kill him. And it would be real easy to climb up there, but we have to switch to our climbing gear, and I don't want our new friends to see us change into their hated elf boy enemy. I don't want to take this magical friendship away from them. Okay, good. They're out of my sight. I could finally become my superhero alter ego, Climbing Elf Boy. One day, while Link was on a school field trip at a science lab, he got bitten by a radioactive Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible. And since that day, he became Climbing Elf Boy. I know there's a Lionel up here. We fought him in the past. Look at the ambience and the setting. Like the rain didn't start till we got up here towards the fight. Oh no, it's a Hinox. The Lionel must be up there. I don't really give a shit about killing a Hinox, to be honest. Do I have a picture of this color Hinox? I do. Of course, the downside to it being raining is that I'm not going to be able to climb up here as easily. Also, Zeus Chan is fully active. That's because he saw I drank a shock resist potion, and he was like, that motherfucker thinks he can avoid my wrath. It's going to be a tedious process, but we could climb up that wall in the rain. There ought to be a waterfall that we could go chasing to swim up. I'm not just going to stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to, son. And don't even get started with how I've got to have it my way or nothing at all. I won't hear it. Okay, there it is. Don the fishwife armor. Don the cyborg elephant helmet. It's not really necessary, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. Okay, good. Once again, why can't you swim through the actual, like, horizontal water this fast? I blame Miyamoto, specifically. He's the only one with the power to have stopped this, and he did nothing. The only thing it takes for ludonarrative dissonance to be shattered in a Nintendo game is for good Miyamotos to do nothing. Yeah, Zeus, we're all real fucking impressed. Why don't you go fuck a goose or a deer or whatever the hell it is you do? Good Lord, he's pissed. We hit close to home. Okay. Time for our epic fucking lightning showdown. Now the problem is, I just now realized that all of my weapons are not Zeus approved. Like, we don't have anything. This bow and this tech shield would be the only things we could use. So Zeus Chan kind of got us. But that's okay, because we came up here for a second reason, if you remember. We're going to farm Farage. I believe we did this in an earlier episode for a little bit. It's another way to get a lot of money if you don't feel like going through the process of non-stop infinite money. Zeus, you're not going to stop me from getting these bananas? Mighty Thistle is not the best weapon attack upgrade foods, as they call it. But it's not bad for what it is. Where is that cave that I'm... Oh, it's right there. If it's a snake, it would have bit me. Oh, look at the lightning keys. Cool. I don't think Zeus Shan can hit me when I'm inside a cave. That's one of his rules that he made up. We're gonna quit bomb arrows and we're gonna blow these fucking things to hell. Talk about satisfying, Jesus. Alright, cool. Oh. Get this fucking thing on our back. No, the last known survivor! Son, for all of his people. For all the lightning keys that fell before him. A bomb would humble this piece of shit. Ooh. Oh no, from Hell's Heart! He got us so good. He stabbed at us. Alright, Zeus, you calm down yet? Alright, let's place our... I don't even know where our warp medallion has been placed. Oh. Oh, this is when we were farming wood. God, if we wanted to do Rito Town, we can get there so quick. Of course, we can also get there from... Oh, there's a shrine over here, but you... There's like a heart-shaped hole in the middle of this big rock in the middle of Rito Town, and when the light hits this one pedestal just right, a shrine appears. That's why I haven't gotten that one yet. I'm just explaining that I'm not bad at the game. Place. Boom. He'll take us to the place. Do any of y'all remember Bump in the Night? I fucking loved that car. It was like a claymation cartoon. It's from the same era of ABC's Saturday morning cartoons that featured both Reboot and, son, the greatest early 90s cartoon of all time, the greatest saga. Goddamn fucking Blood Veins. The fucking Sonic's at AM. But Bump in the Night is like this little green monster man. He'd live under your bed, and he would gobble up your socks before you turned your head, and like a bolt of lightning, he'd make your heart jump. His name was Mr. Bumpy, and he went bump, bump, bump. Alright, I think we hit him in the scales. Rah, rah, rails, hit him in the scales. It should have landed somewhat nearby. Okay, there it is over there. Boom. We need a bow that has like longer shot. You know, ironically, we need one of those bows out of our house, one of those Bird Boy bows. Would make this easier because we could. They tend to fly straight. Okay, let's visit our house because we can teleport back here whenever we want. It's a good thing. Okay. This will give us a chance to cook some of our durian food as well. Around our favorite NPCs. Who won't go get a job. We're like SpongeBob in the episode where he let Squidward move in with him. Quote unquote temporarily. Alright, what's the plan, Dan? I believe 4 of these at a time we determined was the most best. Because with plus 16 hearts, how does that correlate? Oh, so we could, Well, it depends on how rapidly we get red hearts when you think about it. So for the time being, we'll stick to 4 at a time. 4x4 quad Hemi. The 2017 Durian E350. All the bonus hearts you can stand, and it smells like a skunk's asshole. Everything a man wants. I've still never encountered an actual durian. You'd probably have to go to like one of them big cities like Raleigh or Charlotte to come across a durian. Maybe Asheville? Probably not. Okay. And since I'm here, we might as well simmer some bananas so that I can do damage when I brandish my katanas. Disclaimer, never brandish your katana in combat. It's too cool looking. These full power banana dishes are nice because then we can wear any set of gear and not have to worry about equipping berserker gear. Because remember, you can only get a max of +3 buffs across all of the shit you got going on. Alright, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright, drop the good bows that we're never allowed to use. Get these off the wall. Hanging multi-shot bows on the wall. That don't bother me at all. Okay. Cool. We can finally get back to hoarding items like Miyamoto always wanted. What's the best order to hang these in to get the most... Okay, so we put one over here. And we put one over here. And then right in the middle, we'll slap this one. Boom. Some Andy Warhol would say something about it. What is this little, like... Is that a window? Like a little tiny window that I'm seeing spooky shadows on? Son, what if this place slowly became haunted like the room in the room? Well, we might as well go to bed while we're here. Well, no, there's actually no reason to. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Son, we don't need to stop to write any memoirs either. Ah, someday, Fire Spear. Someday I'll have you. Cool. So now when we go to Farm Feroche, let's see. Distant Enemy. Okay, so this one would actually have worked as well. Now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm actually reading what the hell these bows do. But this is the one. No, that's Rate of Fire. So I guess this really would be the best bow, huh? Maybe we didn't need to come back here after all. Well, I wanted to go ahead and get those things out of my inventory. So they didn't, you know, become fucking mega elixirs and magnum bullets. That's going to be the name of my book I'm going to write on how to, like, stop being addicted to item hoarding in video games. Alright, since we're here, we might as well buy all the arrows. Look at this good shit. Clean this man out. Nobody else can ever actually use their bows. See, this is why you need non-stop infinite money to get the good shit. Do you have any rare ingredients? Milk. Okay, these are good because they give you bonus hearts. And these are good because they give you a bonus stamina, which actually... the smallest bonus stamina completely refills your green stamina. I guarantee I've said this to y'all in the past. So please fucking pay attention to my ramblings. They sometimes contain useful information. I'm gonna go ahead and cook that shit. Sun looking over at the field makes me think about Amiibo Christmas. The good old days. I never thought I'd find a time where I would call any part of the Purple Tunic Saga the good old days. Oh yeah. Alright. We'll get some run fast foods while we're here. Alright, let's take inventory of our foods. Is there anything we're lacking? We've got coal, or Yeah, cold resist. We don't really... We've got fireproof if we go back into the mountains and don't feel like putting on robot pants. In fact, we could probably sell 1 or 2 of these. I doubt we need that many. And then some stealth. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Time to go be productive. Members of society. And farm a dragon's horn over and over. Some of us have to put dragon parts on the table. God damn it. And we're back. A Linkosaur story. Okay. Let's get this farming started. Y'all want this farming started, right? Y'all want this farming started quickly, right? Shoot that bow. Shoot that bow. Bang. Do y'all remember CNC Music Factory? Oh no, have we gotten caught in a bad Feroce loop where he doesn't want to spawn? What if we were to sit here until night? Feroce, don't you want to come out of that pool of water? I've got a present for you. I say. Alright, this feels like good Feroce weather. He could be elsewhere. Do we need to warp away and then warp back? Is that the secret? Tell you what, let's sit here until it's nighttime. Warp somewhere else. Warp back here when it's still night. And then sleep till morning. And maybe that'll fix the fact that he doesn't feel like appearing. We'll give him a chance to appear real quick. Okay. Just editing out more loading screens. The good times, as we call them. Alright. Just giving Fresh a chance in case they want to appear. Nah, that's okay. Don't spawn infinitely on my part. I'll manage on my own someday. Come on, buddy. Well, I wonder what determines whether or not he spawns every time. Probably whether you're recording for YouTube and or going to look like a huge jackass. Well, we got the one main thing we needed, which was one of his scales. Let me make sure that we've got that scale. Where is it in this fucking inventory? Probably way at the beginning. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, we got one of those blue ones. Which we can use that to make a... If you use a dragon part to make an elixir, you usually get like a 30-minute duration, which is amazing. So, if nothing else, we can save it for that. Like at the end of the game, just make a fucking sweet-ass attack elixir. And just fight Calamity. Oh god, I got so overconfident with how easily I climb shit that I didn't even look at my stamina wheel. I forgot that I'm not wearing the climbing set either. Alright, yeah, we're headed the right way. Well, fuck you! Coming out when I'm not looking. Whatever. It's not like I wanted a chunk of your body or anything, Babaka. I could use a claw. Look at this fucking sniper ass shit. Okay, good. I believe you need their claws to upgrade something else. Maybe I'm imagining that. but it couldn't hurt. When has a Dragon Claw ever not been useful? Just asking a Diablo 2 assassin. Unless they're a trap assassin. Or a trap assassin is their name. Where did your fucking claw chunk go? Damn it, did it not land up here? A scale? Now I know I hit you in the fucking foot. Well, whatever. Can't win them all, as they say. Any old chunk of Farash in a storm. There's probably all kinds of... Yeah, I was going to say, there's probably all kinds of Korok puzzles we could be solving right here. If somebody wasn't being real immature. Don't forget, we do want Octorok Tentacles at a point. Dang. And Octo Balloons, I think, are needed to upgrade a certain pair of pants later. Octo Pants Traveler. We're going to pre-game getting this Korok seed, boys. Alright, here's the deal. Sparky. You get over there. I wasn't actually trying to put it on top of that, in case you're wondering. I didn't actually fail at what you think I failed at, because I weren't trying. Remember, kids, if you never try, you can never fail. It works every time. I did it. Where's my Korok seed? No, seriously, though. There's no way that's not a Korok puzzle. Miyamoto, you got some splaining to do. I mean, it wasn't supposed to go over there, was it? I guess we'll try it. I guess we'll experiment and just have fun in this breathtaking world full of amazing video game systems like a loser. Alright, Miyamoto, you smug prick. Let's see if this is what you wanted all along. No. Maybe there was never a Korok seed. Oh, was he just hiding two treasure chests? Was that the true treasure? I thought the treasure was the friends we made along the way, and you're like, no, it was just real treasure. In a box. Friends can't come in a box. Well, yeah, that's a real nice Knight's Halberd, and it can just stay here. If I ever desperately need one, I'll know where to come. Okay. I do want 2 pieces of that fucking thing's horn. I do want to upgrade my champion's tunic. Just for completionist's sake. I want to be able to hang it up on my wall. Be like, yeah, I stood in line at 17 hours at Comiket to get that upgraded champion's tunic, but it was worth it. He was waiting that long to meet Farash at his booth, and then immediately shot him in the horn with a bow and arrow, and then got thrown out by security. But he got that horn piece. He had to wait till the next year to get the second one, because you actually need 2 shards of Ferocious Horn to upgrade the tunic. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Ooh, now you can't tell me that weren't a piece of your fucking horn. I even fell down here and broke my legs just to prove a point. Alright, they'll actually persist between resting at the fire. Because the way you do this the most efficiently is you don't constantly jump down there. You just keep doing this. I mean, eventually there'll be too many and they'll start despawning. But I'm sure there's... Just watch one of the actual YouTube guides on how to do this if you want to know how to min-max it. Yeah, boys. Oh, so majestic. I thought the dragon horn was the Wang Dang Doodle. Okay, good. I don't know if... I do want to get some claws off of him. We call it the Feroce Claws. That's a movie where Link... he went outside on Christmas Eve and saw somebody on his roof, a dragon on his roof, and yelled at them. And they fell off the roof and died, and it turns out it was Feroce. And then Link had to take Feroce's place to win back his estranged son. Link's played by Tim Allen, by the way, in this scenario. I just want 2 claws. Because I feel like it might be some of like the optional DLC gear or like Amiibo Christmas gear. But I feel like something needs Frosh claws at some point. I don't think that it's... Well, I don't feel like picking up this piece of paper with all the shit on it and reading through it. I'm just going to go with my gut feeling. All of this started because we were trying to impress Cass by solving that shrine mystery song. So don't say we didn't put in the work. Beans and grapes. We need to hang on to this bow just for farming dragon chunks. Spoilers, we're going to have to do this with the other dragons too. Don't tell them. Don't tell Frosh that he's not special. We come back home to our apartment and Frosh is there as our maid and immediately can smell another dragon on us and get so jealous. I heard a season 2 of the Dragon Maid anime is becoming a thing, which is nice. Alright, cool. We got the chunks of Frosh that we needed. Now let's go and impress Cass by solving the shrine mystery. And bada bing, bada boom, butter beans. My god. You need a radial wheel, Miyamoto. Not a list. Your inventory is not a big truck. It's a series of boxes. I do like the way Mighty Thistle looks. I like that color gradient. I've always been a fan of the warm colors, like orange and yellow and red. My favorite character in Cow and Chicken. Obviously the red guy, or as he's known, Ben Pantsed. Okay. I don't remember what this little valley here is for, like this little area. It's the kind of thing you'd see on the map in World of Warcraft and wonder what the hell's in there. And if you do get in there, there's just a sign from the GM that's like, good job, idiot. Good job getting banned, Baka. Threw that joke in there for Brian Lee, who's probably listening to this video while playing WoW Classic. God bless his heart. He already got the Thunder Fury, which I showed in a previous episode of this playthrough. God, that was a lifetime ago. I don't know what's left to get. I guess that big hammer, Ragnaros's big hammer. Sulfurous? What is that fucking thing called? Goats in the mountains. Oh, one of you woke up. One of you woke up just in time to get the shit knocked out of you. Just in time to get your ass beat. It's beautiful. I don't even need a weapon. I've got this. Well, I mean, if your dead Goron friend reflects it, it still counts. He's basically my stand. It's like if Star Platinum beat the shit out of someone and Jotaro was talking hot shit, and you were like, you didn't do that. It was Star Platinum. Idiot. That's basically how Part 5 ended, apparently. Because Giorno didn't even know that Golden Experience Requiem did the shit it did. He just assumed that Diavolo just got mad and went home. Electric choo-choos can spawn in the mountains, it's true. They can also be killed with bombs. Some consider it a wise use. I don't think I have any kind of proper rock smashing gear, so bombs will have the day. That's how I would be a miner. Okay, good, it's luminous stone. It's like you didn't bring a pickaxe or anything, a spade? Like, no, I brought this crate of TNT. I'm just going to throw this TNT down the mine shaft one at a time until I run out. And then I'll jump down there and land in a 4-foot deep pool of water. And then all of the items I blew up will fly into my inventory. it's really, you do get less materials out of the nodes by doing it this way. So if you are out there trying to be a minor 49er with your daughter Clementine, use a proper sledgehammer or a cobble crusher. This has been a PSA from Cyborg Link. So look at that cool guy shit. Of course, I blew the I blew the spoils all to hell, but what can you do? Sometimes you just got to not get spoils. Sometimes the spoils is looking cool. Alright, I'm thinking if we approach from the back, we can kill that one moblin that we saw in there. Use our Cyborg Ninja scanners. Scanners indicate rush rooms in the area. If we saw our little RoboCop directives on the corner of the screen, one of them would be like protect innocent Hyruleans, and like, but one of them would be collect rush rooms, and we couldn't disobey it. There's a Korok puzzle in this region, so you probably need to be moved to like the other side, would be my guess. Let's see, come with me. Good God. Yeah, because we got to figure out where it's like... There should be another one of these somewhere that's missing this block. If it's all the way over there, then good God. This thing looks kind of like our cyborg bird helmet. Look, we could just solve the shrine puzzle and be done, but I want to go out there and hang out with my lizard friends again. Boys. I'm hoping that in 2021 they bring back Lisfos Con. Alright, have we decided what the hell we're doing? What the hell we're using? Everything sparkles with untouched luster. I can't stand it. Everything's too good to use. Ooh, ha, he, ho. Just a sneaky F-boy coming up behind you with no ill intentions. Let's get close enough to get the murder button to appear. And just to make sure he dies in one hit, we'll freeze time, put on Berserker clothes, and then kill him. Boom. And then in the frozen time, we'll return to Lizard Boy form, so nobody can prove that we did anything wrong. In fact, keep the Berserker pants on, son. Okay. What was he guarding? A gold rupee. Remember when those used to be worth something? Alright, let's make the shrine appear. Remember, don't immediately go in the shrine, or else Cass will leave and we don't get chatted up and tell him how cool we are and that we solved the mystery. Plunk. The path has shown itself, now go forth. Did they put that in there because playtesters were not actually walking in here? They're like, look, idiots, you solved the shrine puzzle. You don't have to go back and talk to that bird man. And I'm like, I don't have to do anything. But I want to. Okay, cool. Cool. And now we should just be living home free with the lizard boys. Hey everybody, remember that piece of shit Moblin none of us liked? He's gone now. Moblin Hale, I believe, was his forwarding address. If any of y'all want to send him any hateful letters. I'm telling you, these masks you get from Kilton. I actually said his name correctly for once. I always call him Keaton. Are very useful for situations like this. I wonder if you can ride your horse around or if that like breaks kayfabe. They're like, wait a minute. Lanky's felt Lizard Boy never rode a horse. Is this a work? Oh yeah, there was a blood moon at one point, which means all these lizard friends we made came back. All the lizard friends that we made and murdered came back. Alright, Cass was somewhere near where our horse is. 1-Up's just been sitting there this whole time. I told him, I was like, look, just give me a couple minutes running here, activate the shrine, bing, bang, boom, I'll be right back. He's been standing there for 2 days in the rain. Okay. I'm still scanning for durians. It's always worth it. Regular ass mushrooms. Ugh. Ugh, why did I even take them? Alright. Hot damn. Oh, the enemy encampment. Usually enemy encampments have a variety of enemies, which means we can't blend them in. We can't get the suit from a scanner darkly that just makes us look like all monsters. Actually, because we have the DLC, we could go get Majora's Mask, which has like the same effect on all enemies. Oh, there's that Wizrobe that we spared earlier. I still can't have the justification to kill him. Mainly because I don't need that Thunder Rod that he drops. It's a cool item, but I never think to use it. Right, go. Whatever. Oh yeah, we solved that puzzle. We found our way back, which means my horse should be nearby. Hey, buddy. You just hanging out here, keeping an eye on these enemies for me. Who's a good boy standing around? Who's a good boy making a sad Futurama ending? He's just sitting here while that sad song plays when Fry's dog was waiting for him. Okay, calm down. It's just a bridge. I know that they don't exist naturally in horse culture, but you can walk over it. I believe in you. There we go. Are you some sort of ninja? Because I'm okay. You have a name. Mouth of the Dragon? Yeah, I already solved that. I'm off to tell Cass about it. Oh god, get this fucking ridiculous hat off of me. Cass will write the worst song about me if he sees me with that thing on my head. There's a bokoblin ambush, but I don't give a shit. I've already forgot where Cass is. It can't be this far back, was it? Nah, because there's Lizard Boy ambush. I also need to solve this Korok Seed puzzle real quick. Just give me another second. 1-Up. Some sort of... Oh, there was a rock structure we were going to blow up when we were hanging out with those lizard boys earlier. I completely forgot. I'm just ignoring these bokoblins. I could just fight y'all. Like, you're not even that tough. Like, check this shit out. Shoot your own arrow. Oh, excuse me. That was the warm-up phase. I didn't realize that you were on a slightly different vertices. It's like the enemies in Doom. The verticality is the most deadly thing about them. Pop! Pow! And just for you, because you earned it. Schwa. You didn't think I could do a cool guy kickflip over here, did you, idiot? Get smoked. Was somebody down there? Look! Yeah, that was me killing all them goblins. You know, you don't gotta thank me, but I am there. Oh, he did thank me. With a tough mushroom omelet. Hot damn, I don't think I've ever seen that food item. Ooh, I forgot arrow boys drop arrows. And we killed them in a non-arrow manner, which means we have a positive, net positive arrows. So, that was us being rewarded by the Goblin Slayer. He was trying to teach us that you always kill goblins. I wonder what he'd say to you if you were like there at the pub where they all hang out after adventures. And you're like, yeah, I saw 2 or 3 goblins like hiding up on a cliff, waiting to ambush people. And the Goblin Slayer's like, oh, how did you kill them? I'm like, oh, I just ignored them. I went around. He would just get up and run out of the room like The Rock in that movie where he gets out of prison and just immediately starts running and gets in a car and goes off to get his revenge. Okay. I just for the life of me can't remember where Cass is. He shouldn't have despawned yet, because we didn't like trigger a loading screen. Was he further down? Was I actually headed in the right direction? I didn't hear any of his music. I should have put a pin down where he was. If you wanted to visit Cass, you should have put a pin on it, as the song goes. Maybe he just doesn't care when you solve that particular puzzle. He's like, oh yeah, that's real impressive. I already knew where that was, idiot. You talked about it earlier, how I could fucking fly. We're going to meet him at the top of the Desert Wasteland Tower at one point. Or the Gerudo Tower. They're very similar. But when you meet him there, he's like, damn, I flew up here. But God, it must have been a huge pain in the ass for you to get up here. Alright, let's just ride down the road until we naturally come across Cass. It's always the easiest way. He's like the room of requirement. It's the only way to find him. Alright, yeah. We're doing it. Alright, please just naturally go across the bridge. Whew, I was worried. You almost did. I probably shouldn't have slapped your ass on the bridge, and for that I apologize. Wasn't he standing right here? Yeah, I believe he was. I believe that's why we can't see him anymore. He's gone now. He's with Rito Jesus. I guess you could consider Rivali Rito Jesus, because his ghost is trapped inside of that cyborg bird dungeon that we're going to go in later. Yeah, what can you do? Let's test a hypothesis. See how these guys think. A lizard boy and a horse. If that's acceptable. Hey, fellow lizard mans. Well, they're not too angry. Yeah, y'all could probably go get a horse too. If you could be good friends with one. That's their secret weakness. Figure we'd go the rest of the way. Because we're going to warp back to the shrine that we unlocked. Did we never do this one either? That's disheartening that we don't get to have Cass congratulate us. Why even solve the shrine mystery if you can't have words of encouragement for Cass? There's really no reason. Of course. It would be. By the way, I didn't press down right then to make Link turn towards y'all. Twas the Joy-Con itself. Miyamoto would be like, that's just so strange. Schwa? We really are. This is how we're going to do all of these, because I don't particularly care for these damn combat shrines. So we're just going to use proper tactics. I know the chief is tickled every time I do it, because it uses up the least amount of resources. He tends to run at us in like a parabolic arc, is why I'm putting that more off-center this time. Hey, buddy. Oh, I must have used up all of my Durox protection charges. Wait. Is it worth taking the time to build a fire to kill him quicker? It all depends how much we like bullying the weak. I wonder if you Star Platinum him, if he would take like build up electrical damage and he would like hit him all at once. Nah, I didn't really have any effect. Would have been cool though, I'm just saying. It comes to a certain point where you don't really have anything to say when you're bullying a robot to death. I like the people watching in AI in that scene where they're like out in the woods killing all the androids. I think that's where the main character meets the Gigolo bot. Found a regular ass Guardian shield. Oh, we can't do much with it because we've got that Night shield. This is technically better than the Night Shield, but the Night Shield looks cooler. This goes more with our Cyborg Ninja motif that we're currently maintaining. And these things are a dime a dozen, like the overworld enemies eventually start carrying them. So, no reason to fret or worry. Have we taken a picture of this regular ass Guardian Shield? Yes, we have. It's just that easy. I'm telling you. We'll remember what weapons we're using at some point. I'd say the Grey Tunic Saga is coming along alright. I was worried because, you know, there was such hype during the Black Tunic Saga and everybody was having such a good time that I was worried that transitioning out of it. A big boomerang. I tell you what, why don't we leave that treasure here just for now.